thinking to myself again, it seems like something important taken by the monster. I can't remember what it was. Very, very important. If he can't find a woman to feed him, I can't save my life. How can this be good? Random thoughts. Suddenly, I felt it in my hand. The stinky pants I replaced. 2 large gold bars in my pocket. It was given to him by the patron. Hugo Hua frowned. I came up with a bad idea. To survive, I can only feel sorry for my conscience. When you think of the word conscience, it feels weird. But I can't think about it that much now. The most important thing is that it is better to die than to live. Wicked is wicked. The next morning, go to the county seat first and exchange the gold bars into modern forn. I found a pipe and smoked it. Another 10 modern ocean. In a pour. In the village of the Mountain Valley. Bought a 17 or 18-year-old girl. In the early years of the Republic of China, human trafficking is explicitly prohibited, but the common people are too poor to live. Selling children and girls is not uncommon. The government can't help but prohibit this law from being useless. Bought this big girl. On the way, Hugo Hua told him. I bought him and went back to be my daughter-in-law. Let him not worry. Let's go back and have a good time. You followed me? Let you eat and drink spicy food in the future, wearing gold and silver. The big girl's name is Xiao Chu. Countrywoman thin-skinned. He didn't dare to look up at her, even if he blushed. She walked around silently. Hugo Hua led a little donkey, carry Jassier, that night while the moon is dark and the wind is high, straight to the 30-mile barren grave. The mountain road is rough and difficult. Hugo Hua is afraid of missing the town. Hurry up. En route, I met a Mr. Feng Shui, surnamed Sun. This Mr. Sun is a famous mage in the province. His natural yin and yang eyes can not only read feng shui and tell fortunes, and it can also escape the magic of the 5 elements. When Mr. Sun meets Hugo Hua, I found that there was a vagueness on his face, covered in a layer of black paint. Pinch your fingers. What a surprise! Hastily stopped him and asked, This brother! What are you doing in such a hurry? Hugo Hua said impatiently that I was in a hurry. Get out of your way. Mr. Sun suddenly called out sharply, I only ask you a word about the walking dead. Where is your heart? As soon as this statement comes out, Hugo Hua was slapped in the face. He hurriedly knelt down on the ground and begged Mr. Sun for help. Mr. Sun helped him up. Although you are morally corrupt, but no more. You need to know that turning back is the shore. It's not hard for me to save you, but you must first learn from me and quit smoking. Hugo Hua heard him say that he wants to quit smoking. It's better to take your own life. But measure carefully, or life is heavier than smoke. Keep the Green Mountains, not afraid of running out of firewood. I first begged him to rescue me from the entanglement of the female corpse. In the future, when I'm going to suck my lucky life paste, I'm afraid he won't find out. Have a plan in mind. He kowtowed to Mr. Sun 8 times on the mountain road, the gift of apprenticeship. Then the Zhu family was arranged by Mr. Sun. Tell Hugo Hua to do it in 1 note. I am far behind to protect myself. When you leap to the sky, Hugo Hua takes Xiao Chu. Arrived at Shizanli Pool Barren Tomb. The female corpse has been waiting for a long time. He scolded Hugo Hua a few words. Can't wait to catch Xiaoxi. Stretch out claws, took out his heart and swallowed it. The female corpse suddenly screamed. He tore Xiaoqui's body to pieces. At this time, Zhao Chu has already appeared in its original form. It turns out that Mr. Sun returned the rule with his own way. His body. This fake Xiaoqi is also a paper man. Really, Zhao Shi has long been killed by Sun. Elsewhere. The heart that the female corpse ate was contained in a paper figure. Black donkey hoof. This is the best way to ward off evil, and in particular, restraint. Monsters like zombies, Tomb robbing is divided into several schools. When the tomb robbers in Jiangnan were working, put 2 black donkey hooves in your arms. This method comes from Mo Shun's secret art. The love will be discussed later. No detailed explanation again. The devil ate the black donkey's hoof. I know the other party's way. In his rage, he also wanted to tear Hu Guohua to shreds, but Hu Guohua has long avoided it. The female corpse howled in the sky. The clothes on his body are fertilized one by one. Flesh turned to blood. Not long after, only a white skeleton was left on the ground. Mr. Sun can see clearly from a distance. In a hurry to come over the river, a chicken egg was found in the skeleton. Size crimson single play. He ordered Hu Guoho to eat it. Guohua's heart, finally back to the old place. 2 people working together put the bones on the ground into the big red coffin. Just about to close the coffin, suddenly the skull jumped up. He opened his mouth and spat out a black mist to Mr. Sun. Mr. Sun is a little careless. I was caught off guard and I was sprayed. I just feel the cold moisture choking my chest, qi and blood surging, but he drinks evil. Not at all flustered at the moment. Push him off the board. Monk takes out Long Ding Tok's death. Ink bucket again. The coffin is crisscrossed with ink lines. The ink lines are like the grid of a go board. Formed black. The king sealed the coffin tightly. Mr. Sun just fell under the influence of zombies. Not lightly injured. After all this busyness, I sat on the ground and couldn't move. So let Hu Guohua pile up some bitter firewood, burn the wives and officials. Hu Guohua followed orders, light a fire, putting the coffin in a play. Flames are rising. The black smoke smelled. Inaudible, finally burned to ashes. Hu Guohua just remembered. There are many gold and silver jewels in that pass. Stump and sigh. Too late to regret. I had to support my master, Mr. Sun, to pick up Xiao Chui. They went to live together at Mr. Sun's house. Thereafter, Mr. Sun cured Hu Guohu's addiction to smoking with a secret recipe. Teach him some skills in reading feng shui policy characters. Hu Guohua set up a stall in the county seat. Test a word for someone to see the picture. Make a little money. Married Xiao Chui as his wife. He is grateful for the life-saving grace of his master. Be safe from now on. The days are getting better day by day. However, since Mr. Sun was heavily sprayed with moisture, wet poison and cold air penetrate the bones. He never recovered. After a few years he will die. Before dying, Mr. Sun put Hu Guohua Jiaozi in front of him and said, "You and I are a master and apprentice. Just a teacher. I didn't have time to teach you any real skills. I have an ancient book here. 16 characters. Yin Yang Feng Shui This Secretary. Book is a fragment. Only half a roll. They're just geomantic novels. Just stay by your side as a souvenir." And he couldn't catch his breath. Died. Hu Guohua buried his master. When there is nothing wrong, the remnant book that Mr. Sun left him. Over time, also lost a little mystery. Choose cemeteries for rich people all over the county. Homeschooling has gradually gained some fame. The family property is also gradually getting richer. Xiao Kui gave birth to a son to Hu Guohua, named Tu Yangshuan. Hu Yangshuan was 17 years old. Go to an Anglican school in the provincial capital. Young people are active, free from constraints. At the same time, it was also exposed to the impact of some revolutionary. The whole body is boiling. Every night I dream of participating in revolutionary riots. So he ran away from home and defected to Yan'an, the revolutionary Holy Land. After that, Hu Yongxuan joined the army until after the Battle of the Huai River, before the founding of the People's Republic of China. The leader of a certain regiment with 3 fields and 6 verticals. After the battle of crossing the river, he went south. Make your home in the south. And then there was me. I was born at the right time, just in time for the August 1st Army Day. My father named me Hu Zhenjian. As a result, I took a look when I was in kindergarten. There are 7 or 8 people named Jun Jin. Too many duplicate names. So he changed my name. Hu Bai Yi. My grandfather Hu Gohua said, "This name is well changed." Ba went a bucket. When I was 18 years old, the family was devastated. My grandfather, he showed feng shui all his life. Chosen cemetery. Is he on his deathbed or buried with a partner? Things are so fickle. Grandfather used to collect antiques. None of these antiques were preserved. The last and only, all that's left is a scrap of my grandfather's book. He asked me to wrap the book in tarp, hidden on the roof of a public toilet. To survive,